Hi, it's me again. I thought it would be fun to do a cute little random get ready with me. It's gonna be a lazy day. The window is open because it's raining and it's humid in the house and it's colder in the house than it is outside. So that's interesting. I am just in my bra. I have pants on, but you know, if you can't handle seeing a woman in her bra, deal with it. I also have cute hairy pits because I don't really care for beauty standards too much. Hi, cat. Of course you want to come in. And two, I get irritated easily. I'm trying to find products that don't irritate too much right now. Ivory, like Ivory soap, they have a deodorant that doesn't irritate too much. And I also have body wash that I'm going to try. And I'm just kind of trying to find things that don't irritate me. I don't know what it is that irritates me. I've tried using certain detergents. I've tried not using detergent. I always rinse my clothes out like twice after they come out the wash. I don't know. I'm just constantly itchy and I hate it. So I don't know. But shaving doesn't help. And I also tried like just not shaving at all and I still get irritated. I've tried shaving like maybe every day, still get irritated. I've tried shaving with different creams, different razors, conditioners instead. Like I've tried multiple different things. I tried not wearing deodorant at all. I've tried using different deodorants. I've tried using deodorants. I tried using just deodorant. I tried using just antiperspirant. Because deodorant and antiperspirant are different. The Ivory is an antiperspirant. I would say it's not the strongest antiperspirant, but it does work anyway. The hardest part of getting ready is my hair. And before anyone says it, it's not just because this is bleached and shit. All of my hair is hard to tame, no matter what. It doesn't make it easier that I have bleached hair on the bottom, which I'm looking to get retouched, rebleached, and all that stuff. I also am kind of looking into getting my nails done maybe. But I've tried several different anti-frizzers, all that shit, and basically the only thing that works, seemingly, is I panicked because I was like, shit, I did wake up a little bit late. I got a call, ignored it, and then got a call from that same number again. I almost answered. I said, no, if it's important, they're gonna leave a voicemail. I never got a voicemail, so it wasn't important. So this stuff right here, this stuff, it says frizz-free, which is a lie. Shea butter, leave-in conditioning mist for dry, damaged curls. Sounds up my alley, right? Doesn't work. It works a little bit on like my actual hair. So like if my hair was completely natural, I feel like it might work. Same with this, but also no matter how much I've like layered my hair and put this stuff on, and like the bottom half is always fine. And I think that's just because the bottom half of my hair is less curly, which is really annoying. But anyway, but like the top hair part, no matter how much I put in there, is always frizzy, and then it just looks oily and frizzy, and it's annoying. Anyway, this is also Maui Moisture. This is Smooth and Repair Vanilla Bean for frizzy, unruly hair. This smells really good, and they're very much empty. I've been trying, but it's not working. I also was trying to use this stuff, these Jelly Soft Curls, because it's Jelly Soft Curls without the crunch. And if you have curls of any kind, you know what we mean by the crunch. It's really gross and obnoxious. This stuff right here is like the only stuff that tames my hair, but it's also technically, I guess, wax. So like it makes it crunchy if you use too much, and I always end up using a little too much. It's very difficult. I've been thinking of trying products that are like meant for like 4C hair, or because I'm pretty sure this stuff I think is advertised for like 3C hair. But since my, like, I don't know what else to do. And if it works, it's gonna work. I'm also gonna rinse off my nose ring. I took out my nose ring. I lost my black one. I set it down somewhere, and since most of the decor in my room is black, it's just gone forever. I guess I also lost a bobby pin in the shaggy rug. It's just gone forever. I'm trying to get into the habit of washing my face in the morning and evening. I'm trying to get better at taking care of my body in general, whether, I mean, diet, exercise, that's fine, and it helps, but that clearly isn't all that I need. When my depression kicks in, or when I'm on a time crunch, I just never seem to have the will, which is a problem in of itself, or I don't feel like I have the proper time to take my meds, which is problems on its own, because birth control will cause you to like have, I had a 2-week period, like a month, nah, probably more like 2 months now, I don't have a sense of time, ago, and that wasn't fun. I forgot to take it again for like 4 days about a month ago, and then it started to like cause a period, and that wasn't fun. There's my ADHD pills, and like the first round that I did, they like didn't work. I know they didn't work for sure. This time I think they do work. I can never take them consecutively enough to figure out if they truly work or not. I keep looking at myself in the mirror as if I'm talking to you, and I am sorry. But I can never take them oh God, please help me through this, consecutively enough to figure that out. However, my doctor had said that these ADHD pills, which are basically Ambien, no, not Ambien, what is it called? The one that everyone always gets addicted to. I'm having trouble remembering, but by the way, I'm going to use this. I like the green tea scrub, but this one is really good too. But I'm still using this if you watched my maskne tutorial. I'm going to wet my face down again a little bit. I super dried it without thinking. But he said that it was going to make me like not sleep if I took it too late. He was like, wake up early, take it. Like that kind of stuff. And so if I take it too late, I end up actually staying up with this one. The first one, if I took it too late, it didn't have an effect on me at all. This one, if I take it too late, even if I'm dead ass tired, I can't fall asleep. And I think that's a good indicator that it's doing something. Plus, I do feel like I focus and can understand and get things done the first time, or remember what was said when I'm using that stuff more. And I think that shows at my current job, because like when I was getting trained and all that stuff, he was even like, oh man, you know, I only had to tell you something once. And I'm thinking, well, no, please tell me. Keep reminding me even if I'm doing it. Because one thing that helps is that this job is very hands-on. So that's how I learn. But like, also like keep like telling me things. Because I will forget. But that's not how that works for me. No one can just tell me something once and me remember it. Unless it's just one of those really lucky instances. So I think that's a good indicator of working. It's just I need to get up early and take it. Today, I had an alarm set for like 8:30. Today is it's Tuesday, but I'm Mondays and Tuesdays off. I was like, I'm going to get up. I'm going to do the sewing projects that I've been needing to do. And all that good stuff. I had that alarm set. And it went off and I kept hitting snooze. And then I think I just slept through it. And then at like 11:15. I got a call. My ringtone, if I don't have it turned down, is like super fucking loud. I mean, super loud. Scared the shit out of me. I tried to like silence it as if it was my alarm, and I was like, oh wait, no, I can't do that. I looked at it, unknown number, ignored it. And then I tried to call, or no, they tried to call back like immediately, and I was like, what? Who the fuck are you? So I ignored it. Again, I said, you know, if it's important, they'll leave a voicemail. I didn't get a voicemail. So it wasn't that important. I was tempted to call back and be like, whomst is it? Because it almost looks familiar, but like, I think that sometimes. I'm like, that looks like a familiar-ish number, and I'll answer it, and then it's like, your car's warranty is expiring. I said, I don't have a warranty on my car. Or it's not me who has the warranty. Like, whatever. I don't know. Like, you a liar. Do I have my moisturizer in here? I don't. Just still use this. What was I talking about? I was talking about a million different things. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, the calls. But I got up at like 11:30-ish then. Kind of was rolling out of bed and was like, oh shit, you know, like yesterday I didn't take my medicine even though I did wake up early, and I did that on purpose. I specifically asked friends, and it ended up just being Sean, which is fine, by the way, don't worry about it. If my friends are watching this, don't think that that's a, like a, oh, you guys couldn't come breakfast kind of a thing, because like Mondays, for a lot of my friends, are sleep-in days. Like, catch up on sleep days, so like, I get it. But, I asked if anyone wanted to go to breakfast, and I got a bunch of, I can't, so those are my sleep-ins. Sean was like, sure, and I was like, okay. And like like Lee, for instance, was like, I feel bad, but like that's my sleeping days. I said, that's fine. I want to be up early so I don't sleep the whole day. I have things to do and, you know, medicine to take. And I just never took the medicine. I was like, fuck. I ended up taking the birth control late, but I don't take it for birth control reasons. So that's whatever. I took it today. I was like, shit. And I work from 4 to midnight. Wednesdays usually I end up having a 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. shift, but that's going to be Thursday night into Friday morning that I have that one, and then Saturday night into Sunday morning. So I got 2 things of overtime today. Sorry, I'm just out of frame smoothing out some of the lotion on my nose and stuff. And now my stomach hates the fact that I ate chips and salsa. It was pretty good. I ate like half a jar on accident because I was watching YouTube while eating, and that was a terrible idea. I usually watch like YouTube and stuff while eating anyway, because it usually helps me to kind of like eat slower, but I also normally am eating it when there's like a plate instead of like just a bag of stuff. And wow. Yeah. Oh no, I used a little too much I mean, it still covers it. It's fine. I want a little more coverage than that. This is Fair Rose, by the way. And it works really well as like a slightly lighter than my skin tone. And then my foundation hides it pretty well. So like, that's really nice. I was looking for a lighter concealer than my skin. By the way, guys, Mom for Easter got my sister and I 23andMe, and my family is a bunch of liars on what we have, or I guess how much of what we have, because my sister and I were under the belief, on both sides of the family, by the way, we had like great-grandmothers, great-grandmothers that were like fully Cherokee Indian, and I mean, that could be the case, but we didn't get it. We didn't get a shit ton. So I was under the belief that I was less white than I am, and I'm still not as white as my sister. Oddly enough, my older sister is more white than I am. We have more African than we do Indian. my sister has 0% Native American. They didn't detect any. She obviously has a little tiny itty witty bit because family, but not a whole lot. I have 0.1%. My sister has 0.2% sub-Saharan Africa. I have 0.4%. We also found out that we have a cousin that we didn't know about. Because she is on 23andMe because she was specifically looking for her dad, one of our uncles. And it's so funny because I got my 23andMe results first, I think. Either that or Kendra just wasn't looking. Because she said she put it in before me. Like, I don't know how that worked. But whatever. Anyway, I was looking and I saw this person. It said, here's a DNA relative. And I didn't recognize her whatsoever. I was like, Mom, who is this? And she's like, I have no idea. I like literally have no clue who that is. I was like, what the fuck? And she's like, it's DNA. Like, she's talking with me about how the fuck this is DNA testing. I think very rarely is DNA testing wrong. And I was looking at this girl's profile and all that shit, and my mom was like, ask about, I don't want to say my uncle's name, but I'm gonna say my uncle's name, his nickname, I guess, Lenny. She's like, you should ask your dad about Lenny. You should see about Lenny, because Lenny is the trouble of family. He's got multiple kids he does not take care of. One in particular is still like part like within the family and all that stuff, my cousin. But other than that, Lenny just is not around really. Doesn't care to be, doesn't like to be a dad. Yeah, so it's funny because I was like, what the fuck? But I also didn't know how to be like, hey, Dad, did Lenny have another kid without any of us knowing? Because he probably would be like, I wouldn't doubt it. Why? And all that shit. So my sister was like, did you get your 23andMe? And this was like 2 days later. I said, yep, I sure did. And she said, okay, I'm going to connect with you. Usually with relatives it connects anyway, but I think it asks if you want to connect. And she looked, and then she saw the girl, and she's like, Caitlin, who is this? I said, I don't fucking know. And I was looking at her profile again, and I said, this is what her profile description says. So, I mean, you know, whatever. And she's like, I'm gonna talk to Dad. So she called Dad, and she's like, he didn't answer, so I will get back to you. So not terribly long afterwards, meaning he probably called like right back. She said, this girl was specifically looking for a man who was either in the Army or at an Army base in Arizona around the years of 1989 to like 1992. Her birth year, I feel like I shouldn't be giving all this information, but like I also feel like it's public, like I don't know. We'll see if any of this stays in for a while. But this girl was born in 1990. I was like, oh boy. And my sister was like, I called Dad and I asked where Lenny was between that year, and he's like, I'm pretty sure he was at this Army base in this state around this time, but I can't pinpoint it. And that was the exact place that she was looking for. I was like, oh God, Kendra, she's our cousin. So I messaged her. I had messaged her before with Mom, when Mom was talking to me. And I just said, do you know a Lenny? Like, on the off chance that maybe she knew her dad's name. And then I said, my dad said his brother, my Uncle Lenny, was at this exact base from between these years. It said, you were born this year. Do you possibly know a Lenny with our last name? And she said, my mom said that was his name. Oh my God, are you serious? And I said, I'm so serious. I'm so serious, sweetie. So we have a cousin. She lives in a different state, so it's not like we could have, I mean, I guess we could have, but like, I'm not going anywhere And I was just like, holy shit, I'm really caking this on, I realized. I was just like, holy shit, we have a cousin. And she's so happy. She's super happy. Kendra and I both, because you can talk through chat on 23andMe, we were talking, like, not in like a group chat, but like separately, we were like, do you want to meet anybody? We can introduce you to certain people. We can introduce you to your half-brother at the very least, and then you can go from there. And we told her that Lenny's not really in any of his kids' lives, and I wouldn't put it past him to completely disown or ignore you. But at the very least, you know his name, and you have contact with his actual family, and all of that stuff. And, I mean, she was overwhelmed at first, but I told her, I said, my sister can message you and at least introduce you to your half-brother. And then whenever you're ready, you can talk to him, he can talk to you, and all that stuff. We're friends on Facebook. Seems like she's talked to most of my, I have an itch, I'm sorry. Most of my dad's side of the family, minus Lenny, including his sister, my aunt, his brother, my dad, his other brother, my uncle, like, all of that stuff. So, like, it seems like the family genuinely likes her. 1 second, I'm gonna grab some stuff. I grabbed some pallets. I'm just keeping them away from the water for now, because it's still wet, because I'm messy. I use this stuff. I'm going to show you all my foundation too. I just use like a CoverGirl. I have Ivory, which in the bathroom lighting is fine, but like even I can tell it's a little dark, and then because my chest is red and then my face is pale but a little more tan, and then my neck is really pale. But family seems to like her like a lot, which is good. I just am scared because like they're like terrible people. They're terrible people. I was talking to my cousin Josh about it. I've talked about Josh on here a couple times, I think. Anyway, but he's like he's like my cousin. Like, he's my age range. He's a year younger than me, so he's my like family relative that I like and I get along with. The cousin, Lenny's kid that I was talking about earlier, was Kendra's like age range, ish, you know, he's a little bit older. That was hers, but he's kind of a shitty person, no offense, but like, he had not a lot going for him because of the family that he was given to. Anyway, when I was talking to him, I said, hey, did you know about this? Did anyone tell you? He's like, nope. And we just got into a conversation about like our dads and stuff, so like low-key, you know, whatever. But he and I were both talking about how like, you know, like we're like glad that like she got introduced to the family, and it's really nice, and hopefully it just kind of like stays as like a long distance, like, oh, maybe, you know, family reunion down the line. You can like come up from a few states away. She was like a true like Midwestern person, which I don't know if the state is considered the Midwest. I think it would either just be considered the Midwest or just not be considered the Midwest. I just put the powder in my hair. Oh well. I'm putting a lot of powder on because my face is really sticky and dewy. One, from all that foundation, and two, because it is humid outside. But you can see chest red, neck pale, face more tan. So like this actually matches pretty well, although the lights are yellow, so you might not be able to see it. Anyway, let me put this back on the danger setup. Oh, here's some deodorant. I brought this over as well. Right now I'm using Hint of Aloe. I used the oatmeal before. And I liked that one. This one works too. The next time I'm going to get Hint of Lavender. I got Ivory's body wash in Hint of Lavender. And I like how they use hint instead of like overwhelming amounts of fragrance, because that does not help us. Okay, I just did a quick brush clean, minus the ones I'm going to use for like my eyebrow and my bronzer and all that shit, because I feel like they shouldn't be too wet. Now, bronzer, contour really, I'm still very not good at. I'm going to wipe it there then. I'm getting kind of better at it. I'm trying to follow that 3 thing. You know, like they tell you to do like the 3 on your face. And I also heard that that doesn't work unless you have a certain bone structure. It kind of works for mine. Light on it anyway. So it's not too noticeable anyway. Just enough. As you can see, I'm like blending it in. I don't know if you, you can tell I've got it, but I also have like sunken in cheekbones, but you can't tell it because I'm bigger, which is fine. Just like I have like an actual hourglass shape. Like if I was thin, I'd be a motherfucking bombshell, more than I already am now. This right here, these rolls of fat are actually my back fat, and there's a back fat right here too, and that's distributed because my waist is right here, underneath it, and then my hips are right here. So like, I am literally, did I put some on? Am I just not seeing it? This might be a disaster. More so than it already is, obviously. That's just how my body shape is. And it's unfortunate because I feel like maybe if I had a better childhood, I wouldn't have turned to food for comfort. And then I would have had a really delicious looking body, but at the same time, part of body image is embracing your body as it is. And although I haven't gone to the gym in a hot minute because I'm trying to adjust to my schedule right now. It was fine whenever, like at the very beginning, I had Wednesdays and Thursdays off. That ended up working really well for me, but they changed it so I have Mondays and Tuesdays off, because a lot of people have Wednesdays and Thursdays off, and then they were really short-staffed, and that ain't my fault, but we're already short-staffed enough. I've thought about telling my supervisor, hey, listen, I much preferred having like Wednesdays, Thursdays off. If Wednesday, Thursdays doesn't work, could it have like Tuesday, Wednesday? Because then I could have the will to like go to the gym, because on Mondays, Rebecca, who's my best friend / gym buddy, is sleeping extra because now she's back into bowling, because after COVID, you know, they didn't want all this bowling stuff going on. Now, I feel like this is too dark. Now that things are getting better, you know, we can go back to doing certain things. Bowling being, well, one of them, bowling, Bowling. By the way, not bullying. She's just a high school fucking bully, Rebecca is. What happens if I mix all 3 of these blushes? I naturally have pink cheeks, but maybe I can follow it a little bit. Well, that's not too bad. I feel like blush is just something I really don't want to do because it could be very strong, very quick. And then I feel like I also can't determine what's a good color for me, because I don't want to do too pink, because then it looks like my little bits of rosacea. And then if I do it too pale, it looks wrong, but if it's too dark, it's too dark. You know what I mean? Okay. I'm just going to use the highlight that comes in this because I'm not trying to go glam today. It's just a lazy, windy, gross day. By the way, I'm using In the Balm of Your Hand, the Balm Cosmetics Greatest Hits Volume 2 palette. Mom got this for me for Christmas, and it's actually really nice. So this highlight is Mary Lou Manizer, aka the Luminizer. This is chalky, but it's very pretty. It's buildable. I know I said it was chalky, but like it's not like an unattractive it looks like it's supposed to be where it's supposed to be, is what I'm trying to say. Could we please get that piece of hair out of here? Just put it everywhere. I want it everywhere. Where are you? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? How? How in the name of Jesus? Another thing that I really just can't do is eyebrows. I feel like I've never been able to do eyebrows. I feel like I'll never be able to do eyebrows, and I know I said that about like bronzer and stuff, but eyebrows, like, first of all, I can't find a good color because it's either too brown and then you can see it, or it's too black and then you can see it, and then I've tried to like go and like get color match for it, and it just never fucking works. I wish my eyebrows were bushy-er and more full-er, and then I wouldn't have this problem. And I know that that seems really odd, but one, I really do like the bold eyebrow look. I think it's gorgeous. And two, it would just be either to have to go and get them trimmed more often than to just try and figure out how to fill them in. How are we? Good. I had a spoolie. I don't know what happened to it. I was looking for it when I went to grab some brushes. So what I do is I kind of like take a Q-tip and run it over it a little bit. Try not to hit skin too much because I don't want to like take the color of the foundation out from under the skin. I'm just trying to get it from the hair. Because if I go bare brow, then you can see it and it's not covered in powder. If I do my brows, then I you know, can try and blend it in. But you can see my brows now, but like if I like take it away, like, I mean, you can see them, it's fine, but you can also tell when you have a full face of makeup and you're not doing eyebrows. And I know we like to shame people for that. I don't necessarily like to, but whatever, that's not the right brush. I'm using a lip brush, and I don't really like her, but a friend gave me this palette because she bought it and she didn't like it, but this was like one of the original Jaclyn Hill Morphe palettes. I use like this darker brown right here, and it tends to work fine. I try and like do that flick it thing, because like it seems like whenever I just draw them on fully, they don't look like how people make it look, and then I look ridiculous. And I don't know if that's just because you know, I don't wear it and therefore it just looks weird, or if it's all in my head. I need to get them waxed. I'm like I said before, like I was kind of attempting to talk about, is that whenever I don't have time to take my meds, whether that's because I'm too tired from work or because I'm not taking my meds, I don't have a will to like get up early. It's a damn cycle, I swear. The first thing that goes is like brushing teeth, showers, and it pisses me off, but I can't help it. And then someone was like, people with depression, people with ADHD, not taking showers, and I was like, shit, is this also part of my ADHD? Because can we not? I can afford not to take multiple showers a week because of my hair. That's fine. It's just that, like, when I worked at the summer camp, which I actually took pretty much daily showers when I worked at the summer camp because I was outside all day in the heat, the dirt, all that shit. you know, I put it too hard. And now I'm drawing the eyebrow, which I don't normally do. I mean, like I said, I pretty much took daily showers. It's fine. I was also in nature. I'm one of those people, nature helps with depression, and that's really great, you guys. If all you need for your depression is nature, I'm super happy for you. Okay, so I'm just gonna rub it in, and then we're gonna wipe it off. How's that sound? How's that sound? How about we just fuck it up? How about we just completely fuck up our eyebrows? My eyebrows aren't even naturally. Hello. It's the first to go and it pisses me off. I can afford to do it for my hair, but I like to wash my body too. I will do like quick showers most of the time, where I just get in and like rinse off real quick. And that's all fine and dandy and well and good. But like sometimes you just need a shower, and like, I don't know. Come on. Please. This one doesn't look too bad. This one's always so bad. That's because this part of my eyebrow right here is so bare. It's very sparse. I feel like that's making, how the fuck is that making it worse? Universe, how does that work? How is that making it worse? Let me just, usually this is what I end up doing anyway, is I take a little bit of foundation and just pat. That's what I've seen people do anyway. They're just like, oh, a little bit too much? That's fine. Just take a little teeny itty bitty bit of foundation. Woo! Speaking today. And just boop, 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 boop. And then this one still looks sparse here, and then this one looks rather decent, minus the fact that now it has too much foundation, and I need to fix it. But see, this is why I don't do brows. And then any of that brow lash goo stuff, it never works. You're a liar. You're a damn liar. She's a damn fool. And dark. Come on, if you're gonna touch the area, leave it. Leave the stuff behind, please. Please leave it behind. Leave the color behind. I used to be so good at keeping, she's a dramatic ass brow now. I don't know what I'm gonna do, you guys. I don't know. Oh shit, we're gonna fuck it up. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fuck shit up. I have so many teeth problems now. Not as much as I could have, but it's because I get into, oh no, you guys. Dude, I'm gonna abort mission on these eyebrows. I'm going to like abort mission. This one doesn't look too bad. This one does. So we're gonna take toner. We're gonna show off our skin underneath. That's a little bit irritated. That it's like, hey, listen here. Did we just not do this? We're gonna do this. We're gonna basically reapply. And then maybe we'll try again. I don't know. Why is it so hard? Why is life so hard? Why are you so gray? Oh, I got a little bit there. It's fine. Why are you so gray? Why are you so sad? Why so glum? The bronzer, that's what that was. Okay. I was very confused for a second there. Anyway, one thing that I found out, I'm pretty sure in a vlog I talked about how, oh shit, I forgot this doesn't have bronzer on anymore. It had like highlight. It's fine, don't worry about it. Don't worry. It's fixable. How like when I brush my teeth, like a toothbrush like this is too big, and they gave me like an adult toothbrush with a small head on it, but I can't find those in stores, so I just bought like kid toothbrushes, and then I can actually get back here and touch my teeth with it. I would show you with the other one, but it's not my toothbrush. So knowing that actually really helped, because I thought I was doing really well, and I ended up having pretty much all my cavities minus this one on the back teeth, and I'm like, how the fuck? Because I really focused, and they were like, well, because they started off with that, they were like, well, just make sure when you're brushing your teeth, you get back there. I said, I do. Though, like, I don't know, like, it feels like it doesn't fit, though, but I figured that's just, like, me and my dumb ass. Like, is this a problem? Do people have this issue? And the nurse, I almost said nurse again. The dentist assistant, whenever she gave me, like, the little free packs of, like, toothbrushes and stuff, she said, there's a toothbrush in here. It's an adult toothbrush, but it's, like, child size for, like, the head of it. The handle is same kind that you've always had, but it's just, you know, it's adult. See, look how sparse it is. You can definitely see it in camera. But she tried to, like, save it. I said, I mean, if I use a kid-sized toothbrush, I don't give a shit. Because now I also use kid, fluoride rinse. Like this stuff right here. Because it's got enough fluoride in it. It does. It has enough fluoride in it that adults use. And this one definitely doesn't burn. And I know that people always are like, oh, well, this brand doesn't burn. You're a liar. It burns. It burns, and part of my 23andMe told me that I taste bitter and all that stuff more, and maybe that's also the problem, is that I just taste the bitter and then associate that also with more burn, when in reality it's not that. You know, this color that I just put on seems to match a little bit better than that brown that I had. See, like, how do people do this? Like, how do you do this? How do you understand? Practice makes perfect, but I've been practicing for a while, and I feel like I ain't getting nowhere. What happens if I just do it? What if I just seriously full send? What if I seriously just go ahead and full send it? I've been doing better, but not as good as I could be, and that annoys me. And I'm sure if I mentioned that to my therapist, she would validate it, but, like, I don't know if I want that kind of validation. Maybe I want to be told that I could do some things better, because I know there are things that I could be doing better. There's also things I know that I don't need to be doing better. Full send, full send, full send, full send, full send, full send. Just do it, Caitlin. Just do it. Let me just do it. What? I know I just washed it. Maybe that's why. Come on. Why are you touching everything but the eyebrow? Like, what is happening? I've thought about getting microblading done. I really did. It's just that I don't have anybody near me that I trust. Like, there's somebody I know who does it, but I love her. But she has been doing it long. I haven't seen a lot. She did have like a deal. She did have a deal where like you could be a model for it and you would get a discount on it. But I also was like terrified. Because I've seen like befores, afters, but I haven't seen like long term. And I also don't want to travel for it. But I might have to if I want it. See, this is fine. Maybe I should just incorporate this rule. Color it into high hell, and the color I think is right. And then, because like, I mean, hang on. Let me kind of like clean it up a little bit. But anyway, I just don't trust her. I don't. And I also don't trust like any hairdresser ever. So like I don't want anyone to hear this and take it personally. It's just I have anxiety and I've had people fuck shit up for me before. And that's just a hard feeling to come back from when you lose trust in people like in professions and stuff. And like I said, I completely understand it. I know, but I'm super nervous and I'm sorry for it. Let me like do this again, and then we'll have to powder it again, and then we're gonna have to contour again there. Like I said, it doesn't take me this long normally. I just struggle with eyebrows, and I thought we should bring you on the eyebrow struggle journey with me. I don't want to get my palettes, but I better. It's been 54 minutes. It does not take me this long to do makeup. What is this? Who are you? Get off of me. So, part of my getting ready that I was going to do actually while I was washing my face was brush my teeth. And I did not do that. So what I'm going to do after I fix this contour is I'm actually going to brush my teeth. And all that shit. That way I can fix any problems that arise. Because I didn't do it in the morning. I have problems with like figuring out what I want to do. So for my teeth, I have, well, first of all, I bought this. It's a new Sensodyne Pronamel because I have sensitive teeth. And it's got Mineral Boost. I bought it for myself. I kept it in the box. I wanted people to not use it, and people are using it, and it's pissing me off. It does not ever take me this long to get ready. I have a new shirt. It's like mustard yellow. I've been trying to expand. My favorite color is still black. It always has been. It always will be. Maybe it hasn't always has been. I mean, you might want to ask like 8-year-old Caitlin what her favorite color is, because I actually genuinely don't know. And I don't know how this is going to go because I just cleaned these brushes and I wiped them, but I don't know. So like, let me just have fun here. Like, so I don't want to do too much eyeshadow because I don't know what to do. Because with black outfits, you guys, eyeshadow doesn't matter. Does not matter whatsoever. But with colors, you start to, you know, and you can get exciting and all that stuff. And like, I totally am for that. It's just that I just don't know yet. Let me really get in on this fluffy brush. And like make sure that's rather dry. I need to go ahead and just get new brushes. Honestly, I've had some of these brushes for a very long time. The last time I had gotten like a set of brushes was when I won that BH Cosmetics little Facebook giveaway for, I don't know what's on the TV. Please don't ask. I have no idea. I've been in here and haven't been monitoring what's on the TV. Hello, cat. No, you have food. There's no way. You get off my ass. Literally. I don't remember what I'm saying. Besides, like, guilt. Something I know I need to improve on is my shopping. Now that I have more money, I'm saving it mostly, but then I'm not saving it in my checking. I'm spending it, and on some stuff that I know, like, if I don't get it now, it's just gonna be hard to find. If you are into anime or anything like that, you know how it is sometimes. You find something someone's reselling or selling, and you're like, oh shit, if I don't get that now, it's gone forever, or I'll find it again, and it's either gonna be super expensive, like way more so, or you just won't find it again. Or you'll find it and you're gonna really question whether or not it's the real deal or not. Which I do a lot anyway, because I want to support my favorite. I love her. I love Yana so much for Black Butler. It's just that a lot of the stuff gets released like Black Label. That's what it's called. And like, I can't get it. I can't get it unless I go to Japan. And would I fly my ass to Japan just to go to a Black Butler pop-up store? Fuck yes, I would. But I can't. And I would never during this time period. So then I'm looking at resales, and like, it'll be like, oh, there was like this bag, and like, it was 1,500 yen, so like $15, but they're selling it for like $95 plus like 36 shipping. And I'm like, why? And I'll see like people on Mercari, which was a mistake, by the way. It's down on Mercari, reselling them. Also expensive, sometimes not. And then I'll put it in my saved, and then it's gone, and I'm like, shit, bitch. It really do be that way. I did buy the shirt that I will be wearing though on Mercari. It was like a brand new, never worn, still had the tags, Forever 21 shirt. It does have a little boo-boo on the bell sleeve, but I can just buy mustard colored thread, and just kind of, you know, fix it. I'm actually pretty good, you guys. I'm actually pretty good at fixing some of my shit through hand sewing. It's just that I don't typically do that, because it is a pain in the ass. I don't care who says otherwise, it's a pain in the ass. Yeah, that doesn't show up. It's fine. I mean, I really did put black on my lid and just called it a day, which is fine. This is kind of mustard. This is kind of that mustard color. It looks more mustard on the camera, the lighting here. I'm just gonna kind of dust it in the corner and ignore what I've done. Oh, there we go. And now that makes it show up on the bottom. Got it. My makeup skills are decent, minus the eyebrow. That's the thing. But also, if I do bad on the eyes, it's fine because I wear glasses. And before anyone relents, no, I will not get rid of my glasses and change them for contacts. I like my glasses. When I had a time where I wasn't wearing them because I lost my prescription, and then we just never got any more because that's responsible. I would wear like fake fashion glasses, you know, the ones that just are fashionable. They don't have a lens or anything. That's prescription. Like, I loved those so much. Like, I like my glasses. Fight me on it, I swear. Yeah, that's not gonna be mustard when I blend it in. Nope, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I don't care. Like I said, it hides behind glasses. Like, I know some people are like, holy shit, it's life-changing, but like, I also am a procrastinator, a night owl, and depressed. So I wake up late all the time, and it's just way easier to get up and go. Or else, you know what I would just do? I would just not wear the contacts, which would be actually bad for me. What I'm gonna do is maybe put a little shimmer on just because I'm feeling frisky. It's like just this, what is this color anyway? Okay. Queen. I just put Creamsicle on. I'm using Queen. That is, you know, message to all palette artists, please just put the names on the actual palette, or just don't use names at all. Holy shit! Woo! Man, this shimmer shows up whenever you put it on when the brush is wet. Now, see here, brushes. Now, when I actually use like a thing where I spray it on the brushes, like if I just use like setting spray and like put it on, why do you not show up? But like as soon as I put it on, when it's soaking wet from washing it, you're like, oh yes, let us release into the wild. I'm gonna blend it upward a little bit. I have uneven eyes, hooded lid. Oh my god. That's the problem. Doing makeup really just lets you see how unsymmetrical your face really be. And I have no problems with it except for with my brows. Because then like when I'm doing it, it'll look kind of even. But like if I keep it closed and show y'all, you'll be like, what the fuck has she done? Like that's way up high. And then it's like, well, sorry, it's just how it has to be. So like this is pretty even. But like you could tell which one has the lower brow. I'm going to use more of that gold and like put it maybe in the crease for funsies, and that way it doesn't look like there's just black on top, because it's fun to put just black on, which it is. Also, that black blended weird, and now it looks green, at least in this lighting. Maybe it was the gold. Let me just put this gold shimmer on the whole lid. On the whole lid at this point. Full send. Full send. Put it on the whole lid. And then put a little bit more of that black on the corners, and that's it. I also can't do winged eyeliner. I guess I should mention that. If you ever saw me do actual wings, you'd be appalled. But I like a good winged eyeliner. Like, oh, look at me messing up everything in the name of wanting a little bit more. Story of my life. Just mess it up a little bit. Come on, blend it just a little bit. Please, just a little bit. Blend it with my finger. Blend it with my finger. I can control my finger more than I can control this brush. See, this one looks so round and pretty, and this one's like, hello, I am sharp. Sure, there we go. Sure. Not sure. See, that's what happens. She did it. That's why I need a real, like, tripod. Stay, girl, stay. There's no way you thought that that was too much force and you said you had to bail. So, it's going to be too gold for the mustard. But like I said, my glasses will cover it. And also, like I said, today's a lazy day. I'm just doing this for fun. I wasn't planning on going anywhere unless I sold something on eBay real quick, and I'm gonna leave my eBay in the description. I'm pretty sure it's always there, but I think I'm gonna leave it like towards the tippy top now, just because I want to sell my junk. Someone, I think one time, I think it was just in real life though, so they were like, just do an OnlyFans. I said I tried. I tried to do like a small little OnlyFans, not necessarily like sexy pictures. I joked about it. I said, you know what, if people want to pay me for feet pics, I'm gonna let them pay me for feet pics. But you need to verify yourself, and I tried because you need to like have your license and all that, and I think at that time you put it up to your face, and they were like, that ain't you, sorry. I was like, I know my license I have bangs, and I know I have a pink nose ring in it, like I know, but how the fuck do you not see that it's me? This face structure has not changed in decades. Like, what do you mean? And I just said, fuck it. I didn't even try again. I just said, that's frustrating. I said, fuck it, and I deleted it. And I just never opened it again. So if you ever, for some reason, see me on OnlyFans, and I haven't said anything about having an OnlyFans, that ain't me. I'm just saying, because I'm not on OnlyFans. Okay, so I think that's what I'm going to do for my brows now, is just up to high hell, color it, and then swipe it with like some toner, because the toner gets rid of a lot on the skin, but since I colored the hairs a little bit, it takes a little bit longer. I'm terrified of what's on the TV right now. I'm like so close though. I have to go in and get a lipstick. I have to go get a lipstick and then put on a shirt. Oh, I have to do my hair too. I forgot all about that. The person that I was watching was reacting to TikToker who acts like a baby, and I was wondering what that noise was. This is the shirt that I got. It's cool. I like it a lot. Also, my setup was fucking up again, and now it just doesn't want to do what it was doing before, and that's just real great. I didn't know what to grab lipstick wise. I know I'm gonna do a nude-ish, but I thought I would also show you my Lip Slut lipstick collection. I think I have raved about Lip Slut before. So Lip Slut's a little small brand, and it's a kind of like a political brand, and it's so fucking funny. Their first lipstick was called Fuck Trump, and this is what it looks like. It looks different on all kinds of skin colors, and then it dries a little bit differently. You'll have to go to lipslut.com to kind of like see what it looks like on different skin tones. They got like a light, medium, and dark skin person wearing it, and I think that's really cool. But this is the OG, and that's kind of a nude, so I might use that one. There's also this one. It's part of the Fuck Trump collection, and this one's called Tax Returns. This one's a little bit lighter. It's going to be really hard to see. Most of these lipsticks, a lot of times they have charities associated with them. So whenever you spend $19, $95, $20, you know, the $20 on it, 50% of your proceeds will go to a charity of your choice that has to do with the lipstick. Usually there's like one charity, and I can't remember which one it is, that's like on all of them. So I would take a look out for that. Now, sometimes they're just out of stock, and they're out of stock of things for a while because, like I said, they are a small company. I'm trying very hard to get this to like be straight, and it's just not happening, so it's fine. Some of these do not have charities associated with them, which I think is fair because if all of theirs did, they might not be able to run as well. This one is Covfefe, which Covfefe, however he wanted us to pronounce it. I call it Covfefe. It's like a purpley color. This is the only lipstick that I have had problems with. This one doesn't want to one swipe and be done with it. It's a little streaky, but it's easily fixable. And I bought these liquid lipsticks even with the intention of not necessarily using all of them necessarily, or like for ones that are like, you know, a little too pink for me, like bright pink and all that stuff. I used to wear that stuff all the time, but like now I'm like a red, dark colored person for a lipstick. But this one's called Clapback. It's like a fuchsia color. This one was one of the ones that does not have a charity associated with it. Covfefe might actually look pretty good, so I might keep that one up for grabs. My favorites are the reds. Here's a dark fuchsia. This one's called Fake News. Again, you can get these. A lot of these are still in stock. I was thinking of getting, I think the Nancy one is still is in stock. I might grab that one. This one's called Fuck Hollywood. It's a nice like Hollywood red. It's like a bright red. My favorite one is Fuck Kavanaugh, or Kavanaugh. Yeah, it's just Kavanaugh. It's a deep red, and it dries down to be an even deeper red. I do like that. This one's called Locker Room Talk. It's part of the Fuck Trump one as well. This one's a brighter red. It's more scarlet. This one's called Not Your Type. This one might be too pink. I don't know if I want to use that one today. But that one did not have a charity associated with it. So did Resting Bitch Face. Just did not have a charity associated with it. And then the newest one, I mean, pretty much all of these except Fuck Kavanaugh, Fuck Trump, and Fuck Hollywood are new in my collection. But this is what got me the other ones, which is Notorious RBG. I might wear that one. The Notorious RBG was supposed to ship, and because of COVID or something like that, I think it just wasn't shipping. So they gave us like up until the end of the year, one time like 50% off your total purchase and free shipping. So I was like, I'm gonna go all out. I'm gonna grab what I can grab. I'm gonna use tax returns. And these are usually a one swipe and we're done. Like, I'm pretty sure you can't see it, but should I clean off your lip ring? See, if my hair wasn't frizzy, this would be gorgeous. Would it not be gorgeous? If it wasn't so frizzy, this would be something I would wear out. But since it's frizzy, I don't want to wear it out, plus especially if I were to go outside right now, it would just frizz up more because of humidity. See, okay, also side rant about bras for big people, especially my titty almost came fully out. Especially for us young fat girls, we fucking like to show off our chests sometimes. Please stop making granny bras. I don't know how many bras I have that come to like here, and then even my regular t-shirts that they sell to women, like V-neck t-shirts that they sell to women, like it peaks up at the top. Do you know how annoying that is? Like, you have to pick a lane, fashion. You have to pick a lane, because we will buy this stuff, and I don't understand why you think for 1 second that we won't. We won't buy this cute stuff in our size. That's what we want. You can't shame us into just not wearing cute stuff, okay? You just fucking can't. We just... Oh, the frogs. Oh, they're toads, but the frogs. They're singing. They're singing. I have no idea if you guys actually can hear that. It just doesn't work though, because I even put this directly like on on the top half of my dry ass hair, and it's just like no, not like that though. So I know it's supposed to be like a little wet, but I'm gonna try it on dry hair. That way I can also tell how much I'm putting on there, because last time I did it, it ended up being really heavily gelled on the top part of my hair, and it didn't feel good. You can build it up, but taking it away isn't as easy. And I'm going to start on the bleached parts and go for it. And I also am doing this to show you how my hair is, because this is so far feeling and looking like how it would look like after I tried to blow dry my, no, I don't blow dry it, air dry it, sorry. I don't blow dry my hair, because that's a stupid idea, to blow dry my hair. It's not too bad. I need to get a trim. So the end, like the very tippy ends, are like, that almost went in the litter box. Super fucked. My glasses almost went in the litter box too. So like when those don't want to really cooperate, it's not as much of a big deal. It does annoy me still, but that's just because I need hair assistance. See, why are you still like that? Why you gotta be like that? Like, it's not this hard. Anybody who watches my channel who has really frizzy, unruly hair, possibly maybe like super textured hair, 3C, 4C hair, what do you use? Like, I would appreciate comments. Or if you have friends who have that super duper textured hair, you let me know, because I want to see what people who can tame really frizzy curly hair actually stand by. Because like, I'll leave the salon and it's fine, and I'll like buy their products or whatever, and then it just ends up not being good. Or I'll leave the salon, it looks fine, and then a few hours later it's just a frizzy fucking mess, because that's just how my hair works. I still believe fully that, because my mom does not have this problem. My sister, she does have some curlier hair, but it doesn't get as curly as mine unless it's humid. But hers definitely has looser curls. After bleaching it, my hair doesn't really do the curls, but I can get some damn spirals in my hair. I actually can't decipher what my hair texture is. But I know deep down in my heart that whether it was the closer Indian hair, or it's a mix of like black and white hair, my hair is not white person hair. It is not. Because if it was, it would be so much easier. And then, you know, sometimes people are like, well, I'm white, my hair's a mess. But like, you have products that you can use and it's fine, and it's just so hard to find one for me and my hair, and I just don't want to intrude on buying like stuff for like that beautiful 4C, 3C, 4C hair. But at this point I might just have to swallow that like fear of like intrusion, and like maybe that's just not what my hair is, because it's not. I'm not saying my hair is 4C, 3C, because it's not. But it's got texture to it. And one of my coworkers, Shay, she was looking at it and she's like, yeah, I can tell. I can tell that there's some sort of texture in there. I don't know what it is, because she's not a hairdresser. You know, she's like, I don't know what it is, but you don't have the hair that a lot of the white girls at work have. And I'm like, okay, validation, first of all, thank you so much. I almost said her name. I definitely don't want to say coworkers' names, just because, but she, you know, like I didn't mind that validation. And her sister, I don't know if it's actually her sister, because like I've heard words like adopted and, you know, soul sister. So I don't know if like they're actual sisters, but they clearly knew each other before the younger one started working there. But even her sister, when she was playing with my hair, which I don't really like it when people play with my hair, but she just said, can I, you know, touch it? You know, I want to touch it. I said, that's fine. Like, just ask us to touch our hair, please. Thank you. I'm going to brush it through. And like the end's fine. Fine. The end's fine, whatever. And you're probably like, Caitlin, don't brush it because then it won't curl. You. Ma'am, sir, ma'am, mother, daughter, sister, brother. Boop. She also says, she's like, I mean, it's definitely not, you know, like black person hair. I said, oh, honey, no, I know that. Because if so, I would have already probably have been told by a hairdresser, hey, listen, you have like textured hair like this. Please just, you know, use these kinds of products or explore your options in that kind of department. And we would have been new. I feel like we would have been new. I almost, and it's hard to find around here without doing some digging, because I doubt there isn't anyone who is black who isn't a hairdresser that specifically like specializes in 3C, 4C hair. But I've thought about really looking for around my area, because I don't know what else to do, and I assume she probably knows more about curls than any of the hairdressers I've been to before, because I know for some reason I can't just get this curl to like, and look at it, look, see, it's already fucking fizzing. I say she, even though hairdressers can be male. They, how about I just use the neutral they? They would probably know more, because I know schools, like hair schools, they teach you about all types of hair and hair textures, but I fully believe that they're still not the most educated on like super curly 4C hair and all that stuff, unless you are in an area that most people who are around, and I would actually say that like the not the area I live in, because I live out in the middle of nowhere, but like the next two, I guess it's technically two. That's what's about the Midwest, is like, I'll be like next town over, but it's actually 2 towns over, but like it's not that far of a drive. It's like a half-hour drive, depending on which way you go, where you're going. There's a ton of people of color. It's mostly black. And I could get into, I know I'm just ruining the curls on the bottom at this point, but at this point, like, what am I supposed to do? I could get into about why so many people of color live in, especially the not so good areas, and why crime rates are high in that area. And I could go into, hello? Oh shit. Give me a second. My battery power is fucking 5. Now you can see what I mean. Not my phone not telling me I got 5%, even though I had charged it to like 100 earlier. Also, I see that my charger's cord is a little bent, so I have to not use this one. That way it doesn't bend the inside. But I also was desperate to grab the charger. But also, why the fuck? I guess I've been filming for like over 2 hours at this point. So whatever. Anyway, truly, honestly, like, we could talk about how that works, because one of the things that I focused on in my environmental sociology stuff was racism and the environment, the sociological aspect of, you know, like, hey, why are these areas so impoverished? And then why also, you know, like, are companies targeting them specifically so that they can build like big ass factories and stuff, either permanently or temporarily. And, you know, like, we can have conversations about that. That's not what this is about. I could probably find one. I just know that white people don't have the best of grace. I feel like that would be a really dumb mistake. I don't think I would feel welcome, and I feel like I also wouldn't, I also know that that is okay, because listen, if I'm just infiltrating a small business that is dedicated to them and themselves, and I'm like, please work on my hair and complain about my hair problems, I will just look like this dumbass white girl. And yeah, so I feel like for that stuff, I might actually have to go to a different town, couple towns over, like an actual city. Like, I mean, I know, like, the place that I was just talking about was a city by definition, but I mean, like, a city with, like, actual metropolitan buildings, with, like, actual diversity, and multiple kinds of businesses, small, medium, corporation, and see what's up. I might also, I guess I could also ask the beauty school if they have any young black people in their school, because then, one, they can work on a difficult, it would be actually really fun to see what they could do as a new person, but also I feel like I have difficult hair, even if you are experienced in hair. I've had hairdressers tell me that before. Like, someone once told me, she's like, I've been working in hair for like 20 years, and I must say, no matter the hair type, I can always seem to figure out the best route. But for yours, I don't know what's going on. And I was like, I don't know what's going on either, girl. I also have no fucking clue. I was kind of hoping you would have clue, but evidently my hair is an enigma, and she can't be bothered with real life. Like, whenever I did that first major fail, like with the purple, and then I had to get it rebleached, and then we killed it, and then it was all porous, and I was really sad. It healed pretty quickly. I was like, holy shit, that's not supposed to happen. But I also was like, not mad about it. You saw how cute I was with that light blonde hair. I thought about it, but I also don't want to do that again. At least not all at once. See, the problem is that the back, no matter what I do, is frizzy. And I can get the front to look gorgeous, but the fucking back just, and I feel like that might be just because the front part of my hair is used to attention. Anywho, but it's a goddamn struggle, guys. I don't know what else to do when it comes to my hair. I just full scent it, by the way. Let me just scoosh. I saw TikTok, and I'm not on TikTok, so don't ask me. Although I thought about joining because some of my favorite creators, one of my favorite creators, Jen, she's not on YouTube really anymore. Although I saw that on Twitter, she linked a video to YouTube, and I was like, whoa, she might have lost her damn mind and said hello to YouTube once more. Oh boy. I do like that this jelly curl stuff washes off my hands easily. It's not oil, so it doesn't just sit there on my hands and demand retribution. This almost looks okay. It almost looks okay, but it does not look okay in my mind. That's not how I meant to part my hair, but I guess we're just gonna full scent that too. I don't know, you guys. I'm really trying hard to be better. I'm trying to wake up early because I don't go to work till 4 p.m. So, like, if I sleep my day away, I don't get shit done. I don't get shit done, and then I'm struggling for my 2 days off that I should be using to, like, you know, run errands, obviously, relax. I have to call Walgreens. Oh my fucking god. And I checked the time a little while ago. I was like, holy shit, it's that time? It's that late in the day? It was like 2:30, which also means I better be quiet because Mom might be coming home soon. But, like, see, like, I'm brushing it and then having it put up here. It looks just fine. So, like, I don't get it. Oh, that's way too much. Ooh, that's way too much. Let me just focus on the back first. I'm gonna run it through. It says to scrunch. I've scrunched for years. If anyone has curls, and I don't know if, well, no, that's a lie. Never mind. I'm just gonna stop right there. I know the technique of scrunching. I've done it before, especially to my bottom hair, because, like I said, the bottom half of my hair, the underneath part, not the bottom half, the underneath part, like, you know, when I was layering it, that underneath part, it never stays curly. And I think it's because my curls, even though I have rather thin hair, I probably actually have, like, medium hair, but, like, it's definitely thinner than, like, my mom's and all them. I got, like, this weird ass combination for my hair I really don't appreciate. My curls are heavier than I think, and then because, you know, I either wear it down and then the curls are sitting on top, or I do my hair half up, half down, which I enjoy that look a lot. I'm brushing out and pulling the bottom half of my hair more. So I think that might be another reason why it does that. I've thought about, whenever I go to, like, the hairdressers, be like, hey, listen, this is what happens. Would you mind cutting, like, just 1 inch extra, like, off, like, separate my hair into, like, 2 parts, half up, half down, and then, like, cut, like, a smidgen less, because 1, it's the bottom half of my hair, no one's gonna see it, and 2, that way, if it's not curling up, which it wouldn't do, it never wants to, it's not just sticking out like a sore thumb, because then it looks like I curled my hair with a curling iron and then just gave up on the bottom half of my hair, and that's not cool. So then that just doesn't look good. Like, and I don't care who you are, it doesn't look good. And ooh, see, I put too much right on that portion of the hair. I'm really trying. I just want to embrace these curls, because curly hair is gorgeous, whether it's 4C or 3C or like 2C something or other type, like 2 or 3 curl, you know what I mean? Because curls are beautiful. They're not just waves, like how my hair wants to do sometimes, and they're not just like boring, you know? Like, it's gorgeous, and I'm trying to love parts of myself that I still have trouble accepting, which is like my hair, while also loving getting attention done to it. Part of the self-care thing that I've been wanting to do, one thing has been, excuse me, I'm going to flip and scrunch this way too, has been, one, getting a full body massage, or like, you know, like a decent back massage, I should say, maybe not full body, because I feel like I don't really need it. I could use a foot massage, but that's a different topic I'll get into. But I want to do that. And even though I do love my body, I recognize that a lot of people still really find my body disgusting, which you have a problem with me and how I look, then you can go suck a fat one. But like I still don't like it when there are people who like talk about my body, like especially if I'm in the vicinity. Because of high school, like I always feel like I'm constantly listening and watching out for people. Like don't think I don't hear you, because I probably do, even though I have hearing problems evidently. I can hear you. And you know, it just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. It just doesn't feel good. And so I'm scared of getting like a full body massage and then someone says something, because I am a bitch, but I'm also just too nice. And if you have that kind of personality, you know what I mean. Come on, scrunch, but also don't bunch. You know what I mean. And I would just be like, oh, thank you for the massage. Like, thanks so much. And then leave and then cry in my car and then never come back. Mom, for my sweet 16, and then obviously Kendra's wedding, we went to the same place, goes to this nail salon all the time, and like they know her and they love it. This makes my boobs look good, bitch. They big. They're only like B's or C's depending on what brand, but they look good. For my sweet 16, I was getting my nails done because it was my sweet 16, and my mom was talking to the lady who owns it, who knows my mom very well, by now especially, and my mom was talking about how, oh no, I'm just here with my daughter while she's getting her nails done too, and a lady comes around the corner, because I had already gotten my nails done. I don't know where the owner had been. I don't know if she had been on break or whatever. She came around the corner and she was like, oh, big daughter. And I was like, oh my God. Like, I don't want to come back here. Mom was like, she probably meant age-wise. I said, I don't care. That's still, I mean, I get that, like, it's very clear that English isn't their first language, and that's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's just that really is misconstruing, and I don't want to go back there. And I know that they have good prices. And so that makes, I want to go back because I want to get my nails done, and they can do my eyebrows, and I can do pedicures too. But I don't want that. I don't want that because I'm uncomfortable. And you know what? That was when I was 16. That was when I was 16. I'm 24. It has been 8 years. I should get over it, but I'm not. I can't. Because, like, why would I do that? Like, what if she did mean it that way? Anyway. Like, I want to get my nails done. I want a pedicure. That's one of those things I don't want because I have problems with my toes genetically and just because of bad luck. And the nails, whenever I clean them and touch them, all that stuff, like when I touch the nails, even though they're nails, they're thick and it feels like I'm touching nerves, and I just don't want them fucking with that and like hurting me, and then me like upsetting them because I've been hurt. And like what I mean by that is that if I yell like, oh ow, I don't want them to like think they're in trouble, because they wouldn't be. That would be mine, and I would want to let them know ahead of time, and I can still do that obviously. But, like, I have problems with my toes. I never get pedicures for that reason. My big toes are specifically very painful. Would you mind being extra dental on them / maybe doing them last with whatever you're going to do? And I would, like, dig them out, because I would like my toes to look a little bit better. My pinky toenails are, I keep staring at myself thinking I'm looking at you. I'm sorry. They, you know, like when you lose a toenail or something like that and it grows back like not smooth or straight, and it's like that. So I really want to do that for myself, but I just never do. And then I also hate going alone. Anyway, this was a long ass get ready with me for no reason, but I think it looks really pretty. It's like fucking 3:30. So I need to do what I was going to do today, like call Walgreens and all that stuff. I might post a picture of this. I do have jeans on, like I said. They're like gray, so I'm not wearing just a black outfit today, so I think that would be fun. But anyway, thank you for listening to me rant and rave, and I just want to remind you guys to take care of yourself, even if you don't think you deserve it. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. Okay, it's been like 7:10-ish. Yeah, minutes. First of all, it's 20 about 20 past 3, so I've been talking for a very long time for you guys. Second of all, I forgot to put on my setting spray, so I put it on. But I just want to let you guys know, as soon as I went to sit down, plug in my phone with a different charger, I fucking had to shit myself. That's TMI, but I mean it. Like, I was like, oh fuck, and I don't know why. I don't know if it was just because I was nervous. I'm sorry, I got little drippies. I just washed my hands. Like, I don't know if it's because I got nervous because I still really fucking hate phone calls or whatever the fuck it was, but I was like, I have to go now, because like, what if I'm on the phone for like a half an hour for some reason? Like, I had to shit myself. It didn't take very long. I know you can see my fingers, I'm sorry. It didn't take very long, but I just thought I'd let you know that I don't know if it was anxiety or if it was my salsa and chips breakfast and little packet of powdered donuts. I forgot about that. That one was like a little bit afterwards. And Dr. Pepper. That was my breakfast. I don't know if that's what was it, or if I got nervous, or if it was a combination of both. But anyway, I thought I would just let you know.